What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. As you can see by the title below, this is gonna be a pick a card on what are people's first impressions of you. Okay, so I got two different decks, so it's gonna be two different piles. I have the Modern Witch Tarot deck, which looks like this, and then I also have the Crow Tarot deck, which looks like this. Okay, so whichever pile you're most drawn to will be the whichever deck you're most drawn to will be the file for you. Excuse me, but yeah, I think I'm gonna start with the Crow Tarot for pile 1. And then we're going to end it for pile 2 using the Modern Witch Tarot deck, okay? And again, these are just going to be people's first impressions of you, okay? So yeah, with that being said, I'm not going to ramble on too much. We're going to get right into the video. All right, pile 1. If you chose the Crow Tarot, this is your reading, okay? I'm just going to be tapping into the energies regarding to people's first impressions of you, okay? So I'm gonna shuffle the deck a good 3 times for y'all. I definitely do hope the messages resonate, and I definitely hope the messages are useful for y'all, okay? And again, we're just gonna be tapping into the energies to figure out people's first impressions of you, okay? I really do hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, we're just gonna get started. So for my pile 1s, people's first impressions of my pile 1s. You got the five of wands coming out first. People's first impressions of my pile 1s. You have the 10 of wands coming out. People's first impressions of my pile 1s. You have the 3 of pentacles. First impressions of my pile 1s. You have the king of wands. What are people's first impressions of my pile 1s? You have the knight of cups. First impressions of my pile 1s. You have the 9 of wands. The strength. First impression of my pile 1s. Okay, with the 4 of wands. With the ace of wands. A lot of fire, a lot of wands, a lot of I want to say action taking cards. People feel like pile 1, people's first impressions of you, you're very attractive. You could definitely be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Again, you don't have to be, but strong Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, strong Leo. People feel like, I didn't even get the 7 of cups, but it's like with the ace of, people find you something about your body, no matter the physique that you have, man or female, thin, a little chubby, like however, tall, short, no matter, you kind of like your body shape, your stature, the people who are attracted to you are very attracted to you. I just wanted, like, the people who are drawn to you find you very attractive in your own right. There's a lot, I feel like people fight to start connections with you almost, and it's like, I don't know, people feel like you're like, I want to say this is more like a physical thing. Of course, I'm gonna pull some more, but it's like people feel like you have to fight people off of you, or like your partner kind of does. I don't know, but people also could feel like, I'm gonna be completely honest, people could also feel like you could start a lot of third part. Like, it's something about having like a lot of woes or like people feel like you have a lot of people that's kind of always like around you, or that could always be around you, like player energy. I'm gonna be completely honest, man or female, literally with the ace of pentacles. With the lovers coming out, what's this one? And the 5 of cups. You got the ace of pentacles coming out, the lovers, and the 5 of cups. You got Gemini energy out here, with the queen of wands now at the bottom of the deck. You could be in a relationship, of course, watching this. And if not, again, whether you are male or female, people feel like you have viable options. People's first impressions of you, they look at you, it's like, people know you're like a catch, like you're a good, I want to say like a good person, but like almost like people feel like you are somebody who they should want to almost like obtain, have in their corner, have on their side. Like, but people look at you as like something that they, something profitable, but not in a way of like using, I don't know, somebody feel like, some people's first impressions of you is like, people feel like you are, I want to say a gem, like people first impressions, like a bunch of people want them, a bunch of people are like probably hitting them, like people think you have a lot of people, like a lot of lovers like dying for your attention. Almost so, because with the Judgment coming out as well. But what I was going to say was, with the Five of Cups and then with the Judge, it's almost like people put themselves in like this defeat type of energy when it comes to you. I want to say power one, because it's like people start to. I didn't even really get any swords cards, because of course that's more so with the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom, that's more so like thinking, stuff like that, thoughts. But with the Five of Cups, it's almost like people get like down, because it's like I think they start to not fixate off this first impression, but it's like you leave such a, I want to say like a fiery, some people could even say like their first impression of you is like you're very charismatic. Wow. Because with the Knight, it's like people hold themselves back with the strength, because with the Knight, like people want to talk to you, people want to interact, especially people in the love department, with the Hierophant coming out. And the Queen of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Of course, I'm not going to take the reversal, but it did come out in reverse at the bottom. And then as I split it up, you got the Queen and the King of Swords in reverse. You can even have people who, I don't know, whoa. I have no clue. You got Taurus energy out here. You can even have people like, especially if you're like single, you can even have people who are in like relationships, especially like in unstable ones. Kind of, it's something about the very first impression, like when people take the first like look at you, really get to be introduced to you like for the very first time. It's like they people look, wow, the impression is very good, I want to say. With the Magician, it's a very fiery energy. Well, again, whether you are a fire sign or not, it's a very, I want confident, very confident type of energy. I want to say people could almost feel like more comfortable in their own skin around you. If anything, it's like people's first impression is like you give them some sort of like warmth, some sort of comfort. With the Queen of Wands coming out. Heavy, like, fire energy with the Ace of Swords at the bottom. It is in reverse. I don't know. I keep turning the deck, but then the cards keep wanting to pop out in reverse. But, yeah. What's the Magician and the Queen of Wands? People feel like you're very polarizing. Like, you get what you want. With the Knight of Pentacles, almost like no, doesn't matter how long it may take, how long it may seem like it, how long it may look like it's taking. People feel like you get exactly what you want, almost like in the right time when you're supposed to. With the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and you're very good at people feel like you handle a lot, especially with the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Like even in like the midst of chaos, or even when you're like very stressed, or you have a lot on your back, people feel like you're very good at like handling just a lot of things, mishap even as well. Literally with the Fool, it's like people feel like you can even like take, I don't know, the impression is very good. The first impression I honestly would say is very good with the Ace of Cups that was at the bottom. People feel like you are a go-getter with the High Priestess. What's the High Priestess? Ooh. The Page of Cups. You do have Pisces energy out here. What's the High Priestess and the Page of Cups? Whoa. Oh, my stomach growling. What's the High Priestess and the Page of Cups? The Ten of Swords. With the Six of Swords at the bottom. There could be some sort of there could be some people who could, when they first meet you, like feel like you could be a little naive. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, it's like people, and out this, because even what I'm about to say, this is even giving off an energy of like certain people underestimating you off the first impression. Because with the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles is, even before that, with the High Priestess, the Page of Cups, and then the Ten of Swords, it just gives off, some people could feel like on the first impression that you could be a little bit naive, or you could be someone who is unsure of like their future, of what they of what they need to invest their time into. How it's something about building yourself. Off the first impression, there could be some people who feel like again, you're just, You could be naive, but again, I feel like this is an energy of people who not really wanting to believe that you are like confident in yourself, or you know exactly which, I don't know. It's something about a confidence that there could be people who feel like, because even with me wanting to be like, somebody could feel like you're not, me saying that, the energy is almost like that's kind of like a hater in the midst, or like it's people bigging somebody up. Like say somebody comes into work or into their group circle or whatever, and in front of, and then the moment that person leaves, everybody's talking about that individual. It's like 5 people bigging this person up. They're giving this person compliment. They're really liking this person's vibe. It's that one person saying, this person seems a little bit naive. Or say if they're all sharing ideas. I don't know. It's something about bringing somebody down because other people are bringing somebody up. I don't know. It's a very, I wouldn't say it's a very jealous energy, but of course, there could be one or I would say one person. I wouldn't even say 1 or 2. It could definitely be one person with the King of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands who is definitely jealous of your success. You could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could even be a Leo. It's something about your success where, I don't know, off the first impression, people feel like, with the Hangman in reverse at the bottom, people feel like you're going to be very, like you're a very successful, like you have everything it takes to be a very successful individual, I feel like. Almost like you have the look, you have the charm, you have the, you have like the gift of gab. People feel like, I don't know, what's the King of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody, wow, very stable. Being able to really just take care of yourself. People feel like off the first impression, you're very well kept. You take very good care of yourself. I would say that people feel like you take very good care of yourself. Again, you could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or a Leo. You don't have to be. Excuse me. Yeah, with the 3 of Cups. People feel like you're very friendly off the first impression with the 2 of Cups. Definitely could be friends, co-workers, people you share like an emotional connection with, a friendly one with the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. You could even have people wanting to reconcile with you as well. That's a little side note. Literally with the 8 of Wands, people want to rush into you. I'm getting Smash Into You by Beyonce. Definitely listen to that if you feel compelled to. But yeah, people definitely want to reconnect with you. I feel like. Last few cards for my pile. Wands. Literally, you got the 6 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Temperance. People, I want to say, they pay attention to the people you also hang out with. They pay attention, I don't know, for some people very liked Power One off the first impression. Very liked. I feel like, again, people can almost even fixate off you a little bit. Like what I was going to say was with the 6 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Temperance, it's like people pay attention to who you give to, especially your healing type of energy, your healing like vibe. This would have been even crazier if the Star came out with them, but with the Temperance alone, I'm getting like really like angelic type of like energy with the 6 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. Like people watch who you give to. It's almost like people watch who you heal in a sense. Because it's like at one point in time, these people also felt that same energy with the Hermit. And it's almost like you don't give that to them anymore. It could be a Virgo, literally with the 4 of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, these definitely could be people that you are holding back from at this point now. But either way, with the 7 of Swords, what's the 7 of Swords? Yeah, you had people who definitely, yeah, with the Queen of Cups, wanted to probably feed off. Could be a water sign, heavy water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that I felt like, doesn't have to be, but this could be people who, especially if you are intuitive, you could even be an empath of some sort. Yeah, because this goes off the energy where it's like, it's almost like people not liking that people like you. I want to be completely honest, because I feel like off your first impression, people really get drawn to you, your ability to really connect with them emotionally. And I feel like there are people who could be a little envious, jealous of your connection to just sympathize, empathize with people and those around you, especially people you care about as well. Kind of last few cards. With the 6 of Swords coming out. Yeah, I feel like you're going to move forward, Power One. Long story short, I'm not about to make this all deep, but with the 6 of Swords, yeah, I feel like you're moving past this. The first impression is you're people feel like you are going to keep moving. Like I'm getting like a chugga. But yeah, last few cards, my first impressions of my pile. Wands, with the sun coming out, and the what? A bright future with the King of Swords. You're very smart. I want to say very enlightened. Like, people of the first impression feel like you're very knowledgeable. I feel like you even could speak about things that some people could look at you and not think you really had like any type of knowledge about. Like, you could look, I don't know. I don't really know a good example, but I don't know. There could be instances where people, like I said, you're sitting with your friend and their computer starts to act up, and out of nowhere you know how to fix computers, and they're like, I didn't know you knew how to do like software. Like, I don't know. It's like, or you look like you don't even really know how to do tarot. Let's do that. And out of nowhere you do it. I don't know. It's something where it's like people, a very prosperous future as well. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini with their King of Swords, literally with the moon coming out and the Nine of Wands. A very passionate person, very secret. Now, I wouldn't say secretive in a bit. Like, people just feel like you got the keys. And they feel like you definitely take action on it. But secret, like, people just feel like you are a whole new world. I'm getting that song by Little Mermaid. Like, it's a whole new world. Like, people feel like being connected to you. It's like a whole new world with the King of Cups. But Power One, that was your reading. I definitely do hope you guys enjoy it. I definitely do hope the messages resonate with y'all. And I definitely hope that they were useful, okay? And until next time, bye. What's up, Power 2? So if you chose the Modern Witch Tarot deck, this is your reading, okay? We're just going to tap into the energies and just figure out people's first impression of you, okay? I definitely do hope the messages resonate in any way, shape, or form that they are supposed to, and I just hope the messages are useful for you guys, okay? I'm going to shuffle the deck a good 2 more times for y'all, and then we're just going to get started. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are happy and healthy. And yeah, we're just going to jump right into the video, all right? So for my Power 2s, people's first impressions of my Power 2s, people's first impressions of my Power 2s. Alright, people's first impressions. Ooh, these decks be huge. Can't even put it in my hand. You have the Moon card coming out. People's first impressions of my Power 2s. You have the the 5 of Pentacles coming out. You have the 2 of Cups, and you also have the 4 of Swords. The first impression, what are people's... You have the 9 of Cups. What are people's first impressions of my Power 2s? You have the Wheel of Fortune. What are people's first? You have the 9 of Swords. And you have the Page of Wands. So you got Taurus energy out here. You have Cancer and Pisces as well. And you got the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom. What's the Moon? People's first impressions of my Power 2s. What's the Moon? I ain't gonna take that card. What's the Moon? You have the 7 of Wands coming out with the Empress. What's the 5 of Pentacles? People's first impression. Because I know what it is. I just want to get clear. You just, never mind. I just want to make sure it's something before I say it. With the 5 of Pentacles, you have the Emperor card coming out, and you also have the 7 of Pentacles. 77 could be significant with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Real bougie. I feel like, how to, I feel like people's first impression of you, I feel like this could be a thing where, I'm not saying you surround yourself with people who could have insecurities. Everybody, I feel like to some extent has insecurities, or people could be insecure about different things. But I feel like, because I feel like this isn't even something where you kind of personally, people put you on a pedestal. I feel like, because for the Moon, the 7 of Wands and the Moon, I mean, excuse me, the 7 of Wands and the Emperor is to clarify the Moon, and then you have the Emperor with the 7 of Pentacles to clarify the 5 of Pentacles. It's almost like, for feminine and masculine energy, it's almost like people, off the first impression, is like people know you won't deal with like things that you really don't want to. I don't really know, because with the 9 of Cups, it's like a selfishness. And with the 9 of Swords, it's like people want to reach out, connect with you, talk to you, send a message, but it's like for some reason, it's like they don't feel like they are equipped enough. They don't feel like, I want to say like they're enough. Like people's first impression of you is like real, like, but yeah, with the Knight of Cups, it's like, I don't, it's a vibe of like being put together from head to toe, but it's like, it's people's first impression. I don't know. Because it's almost giving a vibe that it's not true with the Judgment card. It's like people, and I feel like these are certain people. I don't know why this energy is being tapped on. I'm gonna be completely honest. But, and with the Queen of Cups at the bottom, it's like people, people's first impression of you is that you're like some sort of like boss, or like with the Ace of Cups, like you love, I want to continue to say that you're like a boss though, but it's like, yeah, like you love yourself. With the Fool at the bottom, it's like people's first impression. Oh, y'all, like you like dates, you like trips, you like with the Queen of Pentacles, like people feel like you are like rolling around and like duh. I don't know. It's very because I want to get serious. I want to actually be able to deliver the message. I don't want to keep having it all chopped up like that. Could definitely be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, heavy Taurus energy with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress card coming out. Again, you also have Aries energy as well with the Emperor card. But I feel like there's something where, I'm going to be completely honest about too, people off the first impression can feel like you do to some extent know yourself. You also know your self-worth. You have some sort of level of self-love. I feel like that it doesn't throw people off, but it definitely does. With the Seven of Wands, you have some sort of barrier. And I feel like it's a barrier that is almost like invisible. I'm getting Bella from Twilight. Like she was there, like protection. Like you have like a barrier of protection almost like around you. And I feel like the more you elevate, the more you grow with age, with life. I feel like this barrier grows stronger and stronger. And I feel like it becomes like almost like it becomes visible to certain people who may not have the best intentions. It's almost like they get like stung a little bit off, just like energetically they do. And I feel like that's from the power of this Empress and Emperor type of energy. And I feel like off the first impression, it's like people feel that, and it's like they know you won't really put up with much with the, like you're very secretive. People, wow. Almost like you move like a celebrity. It's like people feel like off the, like they barely see you as well. Like you're quick to leave a situation. With the Four of Pentacles, like you'll hold back. You won't stoop to someone's level with the Queen of Swords in reverse coming out. Like if somebody is, I don't know, if the first, if people feel like off the first impression, like you're above a lot of things. Like whether you think you are and you know you are, is like other people see that, especially off the very first impression. Is like people know you're not somebody to really, I want to say beguile, like somebody to really try to finesse. Yeah, like your energy is felt. I feel like you could definitely be a parent, a mother or a father. Yeah, with the World. This could even be people online as well. It's almost like, I want to say, you could even be going through some sort of change with the Ace of Wands at the bottom, even some sort of glow up. Like this could even be, of course, it doesn't have to be, you take whatever resonates, but this could even be happening right now, or it could be getting ready to happen, where there could be a thing where it's just like you're going to completely start to feel different, almost like about yourself. And I feel like it's going to be something, it's almost going to be something where it's like, Pautu, you might start to step into this self-love. I don't know, it's some sort of journey. I feel like somebody, a group of people, someone, of course, take whatever resonates, it's going to start to go down some sort of journey where it's just like the amount of self-love that you're going to feel on the inside, when I say it's going to start to pour out from like it's going to start to show on the outside. And I feel like that's where this Empress, Queen of Pentacles energy, Aries energy with this Emperor is kind of like coming from. It's coming from self-love. And I feel like newer people that I feel like you're going to meet with this, because I feel like you're leaving people from this past. I didn't even get the Six of Cups, but the Moon, the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Four. So these are people I feel like you are walking away from, you are leaving. Could even be silently leaving. Literally with the Knight of Wands, yeah. I feel like you're going to start really moving into the in ways that really seem almost prosperous for you, right for you. What's the Knight of Wands? With the the Five of Swords coming out. With the Tower at the bottom. It's almost like the same thing where it's just like, if people were acting like, especially off the first impression, people especially, I don't know. Because I honestly want to say these could even be impressions of people. How can I put this in a word? This could even be a situation where like people's impressions of you has changed. Like this is more so the vibe that is given. It's like it's something about the first time people met you, and if you left or you disconnected from someone or people, friends, because with Two of Cups, I didn't really get the lovers, but it could definitely be friends, people you are surrounded with in your everyday life. It's like if you disconnected from those people, really dialed down how much you communicate with them, talk to them, see them. It's like when you come back around, this new impression that people are going to get of you is going to be drastically different from when they may have met you 10 years ago, 5, 2, however have you. Like, wow. Like, I'm getting nervous just talking about it. Like, with the High Priestess. I feel like with the Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the High Priestess, I feel like people could have even did, I don't know. It's with the Seven of Swords at the bottom. It's something about people, I want to say mishandling you, especially, these could definitely be people regarding like the past that could have definitely viewed you wrong, or just, I want to even say like doubted you almost like the potential of the person that you could become. It's like people were I don't know. The energy isn't disturbing, but it's not an energy that I favor. Like, because it definitely gives like a doubt. Like, it's like people could have doubted a certain person at one point in time, and it's like this glow up that somebody gonna reconnect or see somebody again, and they're going to be shocked. They're going to be shocked. I feel like it could be a Pisces. It's like somebody's going to reconnect with another person with the Page of Pentacles coming out, and I feel like they're going to be very shocked. What's this Page of Pentacles? With the Devil. What's the Page of Pentacles and the Devil? The Queen of Swords. It could be a Libra, I don't know. You have somebody who could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be, could also be a Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There could be somebody in the energy, because I didn't take the reversal for Pile 1, and I didn't think I was going to take it for this, but with the Nine of Wands at the bottom, I'm just being compelled to, right? I'm not even going to necessarily take it, but it could be a Queen of Swords, somebody who, I want to honestly say, this could even be in your opinion. I'm going to just say it. This could be somebody who could come off, man or female. I'm going to be completely honest, because men can be in a feminine energy, and I feel like that's, either way, this is somebody I feel like who you could deem could be a BITC, a bitch at times. Let's be real about it. Like just real weird. There could be an energy where it could be almost undescribable. Like it's almost like a thing where you could be like, is this person being shady? Like, I don't know. With the Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords, it's like this person does very little. I feel like to and be mindful of information you get. I don't know why I want to do that. With the Chariot and the Nine of Wands, I want to say be mindful of the people, especially if you're reconnecting with people again, or it's been a while since you've seen a certain person or certain individuals. Be mindful, because there could be a thing where people are pocketing things that you're saying, or saving things that you're saying through text messages, recording things. I don't know. I don't want to get weird or spook anybody, but it's something about the Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords that really isn't sitting right. It definitely seems like it's somebody who is codependent on your energy. I almost want to say this is somebody who's codependent on the person that you used to be. Especially with the Page of Pentacles. Like, this is a younger version of yourself. A younger version that could have been a little bit more toxic, or not even toxic, just a little bit more unaware of the things that they were doing. I feel like, especially if you and this person used to see eye to eye, or used to banter together, like this could be a friend who just misses the old person that you used to be. But it's just like, especially if you're growing up, you're at an age where it's just like, I gotta wisen up, I gotta smarten up. It's like somebody doesn't really want you to change. Definitely could be an air sign. They want you to stay in like a codependent energy with the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Could definitely be a Gemini with the Lovers. This could even be a Lovers, but yeah, this definitely could be a younger Gemini with the Tower, who is extremely taken aback by this change, or they will be. I'm telling you, with the Ace of Wands, very shocked. I want to say perplexed, very thrown off by this. Really not knowing what to do or to say. I want to be completely honest, especially if you reconnect with someone with the Six of Swords. And I feel like this person might even come towards you hoping that, yeah, like things will change. Like this person, somebody's feeling like they're learning you as well. It's like, I feel like somebody's not even going to come back until they feel like they've learned you, or they've studied you enough to feel like they could almost finesse you or a situation. What's the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords? I know this was first impressions, y'all, but I feel like that you gonna throw somebody off when you see them again with the Ten of Swords, this is not going to go anywhere. I feel like somebody with the Ten of Cups, somebody feels like you are a completely different person, or you will be from the first. This is somebody's first impression from a while ago. I'm sorry, let me get that together. I don't want to throw nobody off. Just know how to ultimately people from your past. Again, I didn't really get a Six of Cups card. I don't think I did, no, but it definitely gives the energy of people, like somebody that I used to know type of energy. I want to say you're a very different person from, I feel like, especially if this is a specific person or people, could be a family, even with the Ten of Cups, or a family dynamic, people you had love for. I feel like there's a thing where, again, their impressions from when they first met you up till now, I want to say, are completely different, especially if you disconnected from someone or haven't seen a certain person or people in a while. Their first impressions of you, let's say if you meet them again or talk to them again, I'm going to stop saying it after this. They will be shocked. Again, I feel like they will be, again, taken aback, very surprised, because I feel like you're going to handle them a lot differently than I feel like you used to before, because you handle yourself a lot differently than you do before. I want to say there's a gentleness I feel like you need to give yourself, and I feel like that you will give yourself. It's something about being gentle with yourself, being kind to yourself. It's not really about, because with the Empress and the Emperor energy, it's a lot of self-love. I feel like that if you're not already given to yourself, you will, and I feel like it's going to radiate, like it's going to, you can have big black hair, a lot of it could just be long. It's prominent long black hair. You could just have black hair, but it's something about, could even be puffy, like a curly bob, curly, and it could be very long. It's something about dominant black hair, long black hair, especially for a feminine. It could be for a male, but it's something especially for a feminine. Big curly black long hair, again, could be for a male too, but prominently for a feminine. But yeah, Paul too. That was your reading. I ain't even gonna force nothing else. That was your reading. I definitely do hope it resonates with you guys. I definitely hope the messages are useful, of course. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And until next time, Paul 2, stay safe and bye.